because I'm not going to do another like full book review or book unboxing haul. I'm not going to do it. Anyhow, let me show you a couple things though, because I have gotten a couple things. I'm really trying to hold it down, but sometimes, you know, I just can't resist. Okay, so I had, not this book, but I had book number 2 in this series. It's called the Knock Mount series. So I've read things we never got over. And I was organizing a little pile in my office, and I realized I had Things We Hide from the Light, which is pink. I had that twice, and I bought it at Target. So I went to Target yesterday, and I was like, hey, can I just exchange this one? I mean, I don't have a receipt for it anymore, but can I exchange it? And she said, you can get a store credit. I'm like, that's perfect. I'm just going to go get another book. So I got the 3rd in this series. This is Lucy Score. Lucy Score never writes a small book, okay? Never, ever writes a small book. This one is, how many pages is this? Does it go right to the end? It sure does. 581 pages of Lucy Score. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Lucy Score, I mean, look at inside. Look at all of the books she's written, and she likes to write series. So yeah, plenty of Lucy Score to read if you like to read books that are thick. Okay, thick. All right, so we were at Meijer getting groceries the other night, and Dale made the mistake of popping into the automotive aisle. And when he pops into the automotive aisle, guess what's right next door? The books. So I always go to the books. Well, I have been wanting to read this series. I've been wanting to read this, okay? Lori Gilmore, there's a whole series of these books, and this is the first one. This is the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Okay, let me see if it tells the other books in here. Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, The Christmas Tree Farm, and then there's a new one, and it might be out, might not be out yet, The Strawberry Patch Pancake House. Strawberry Patch Pancake House. So anyhow, these just sound so good. Little quaint little, so like Jenny's aunt gifts her the Pumpkin Spice Cafe in the small town of Dream Harbor, so she jumps and she goes, yeah. Logan is a local farmer who avoids all the gossip, but Jenny's arrival disrupts his routine, and he wants nothing to do with this irritatingly upbeat new girl, except that he finds himself drawn to her. Of course. So they're all about little shops. I'm assuming all in the same little town, possibly, and different conflicts between, you know, the guy and the girl. They're all romance books, of course. I want to read them all. I only got the one. However, and I don't know which one of these comes first. Hang on. Let's look in the front and see if it tells us an order of go here. I don't know if it tells us which one's first and which one's second. So this was from one of my booktubers. They were talking about this. Okay, Holding the Reins is first. Cowboy romance. A little cowboy action romance, okay? But there's 2 of them. There's 2 already. A Silver Pines novel. Paisley Hope is the author. That's what I'm looking for. Steamy cowboy romance. The first novel in the Silver Pines series. A woman returns to her family's ranch after a broken engagement and finds herself falling for her brother's best friend. But the brother's best friend romance. Cece, she's escaping the toxic relationship that's consumed her entire adult life, returning to her hometown, and there's Nash, who's a newly retired superstar from the Dallas Stars, hometown hero, business owner, yada, 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 brother's best friend, can't take his eyes off her, okay, all right. So then we get to training. It's covered with a sticker. It's hard to tell what the title is. I think it's Training the Heart. So again, it starts off steamy cowboy romance, grumpy ranch owner, sunny horse trainer, working together. Oh, I love it. Ranch owner and a horse trainer. So his father died, and he has a failed marriage. The weight of the business is on his shoulders. Ivy comes in. Ivy knows 2 things. Animals make better friends than people. It is true sometimes. And she can only count on herself. She's had a turbulent childhood, a string of bad luck, and she decided to start fresh at the Silver Pines Ranch to live out her dream of training a Kentucky Derby racehorse. I love this, love this. So Wade needs help. Ivy has different views on how to train his star horse, but you know, they clash heads on that, but everything I love. Cowboy, romance, horses, etc., etc. Okay, so I had to get those. When I was at Target exchanging my book, I had to do it. I had to do it. Have you heard the story of Onyx Storm? I don't even have number 2 yet. What's something flame? I don't even have that one yet. But when I saw this one, I had to get it because it's special. It's special. It is the Target edition. Okay, it's the Target edition, and it's special just for Target. So you can get Onyx Storm, and you can get it with some painted edges here, but it's not the same. It's not the same as these painted edges, okay? They're special for Target. Look at, this is black, silver, dragons, okay? And the other thing that is special about this version of Onyx Storm is they have the map inside. The map of the land, okay? Yeah. So you can only get this at Target. So there's been like a big to-do about the whole thing, you know, that it's a special Target edition. Well, you know what? I was there. They had them. People were lining up at the doors at midnight or whatnot when this book came out to get it. I didn't wait at the store at midnight to get the book. I just picked it up yesterday. And I have it now. So now Iron Flame. I have to get Iron Flame still because I have Fourth Wing. And I'm going to see if I can get all of them with like a special edge. I think this one's hardcover. I think my Fourth Wing is paperback, but I don't care. I mean, I'm not one of those people that have to have all matchy, 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 you know? Like my Harry Potters. Some of them are hardcover and some are paperback, and I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. But had to get it. Had to get it. Okay, you know what? I just thought of something. I got another box of books. Hang on. I'll be back. I guess this is going to become a book video because I might as well just do all of them. I got one more box. Let me get it, and I'll show you that one. Oh, I have another book too. I'll be back. Hang on just a second. Boy, that was harder than I thought it was going to be. I was looking all over the place for this book. This book cost me $1. $1. It's a Luann Rice book. I got it at this little, I call it a little flea market-y store. When Angie and I got together for lunch in this little town we met. What's it called? Total Resale Perry. Total Resale. This store, oh my gosh, we should have taken some video in this store because the store was absolutely crazy how much stuff there was in there. And they had a huge book section in the back, but it was all older things. You know what I'm saying? So I only picked up this one. It's called Beach Girls, Luann Rice, for $1. I mean, how can you not for $1? True friendships, like true love, are made to last forever. 25 years ago, 3 friends grew from girls to women on the sandy shores of Hubbard's Point, Connecticut. They have a bond, okay? After years of heartbreak, though, one of them is withdrawn. They all have their issues. They come back together, and, you know, they're still friends. Okay, work out their issues. Okay, for $1. I mean, I'm telling you, that store was insane how much stuff was in there. Crazy, crazy amounts of stuff in there. Then I have, dun-da-da-da, my Book of the Month Club. So Book of the Month, you pay every month. Even if you don't get the book of the month, you still pay like a monthly fee. So if you don't get a book, then it gets to be a credit, and you can turn in your credit whenever. So I haven't gotten books for a few months now because they just haven't had anything I liked. This month they had a couple I liked, and so I got my Book of the Month, and I used one of my credits, and I got another book. And I didn't pay a thing for it, but I mean, I have, because I paid monthly, okay? And I don't know how much it is a month, like $15. It's not very much. It's definitely a lot less than the cost of a hardcover book. And Book of the Month always does their own branding. You know, you got Book of the Month there, Book of the Month on the back. And they try to have a variety. They just haven't had stuff that's grabbed me. So this was my extra one that I used my credit for. And it's a TJ Klune. If you ever know TJ Klune, The Cerulean Sea, that's him. There's another book based on the Cerulean Sea, like a second one. Anyhow, they're very interesting. His writing is very interesting. So what is this about? It's 1995, and Nate's lost everything. His parents are dead. His brother wants nothing to do with them. He's been fired from his job as a journalist. He's got nothing to lose. So he goes to his family's summer cabin outside a small mountain town of Roseland, Oregon, to find some sense of direction. The cabin should be empty, but it's not. There's a man inside, Alex. And with him is a 10-year-old girl who calls herself Artemis Darth Vader. But she's not as she appears. So they're all kind of like a magical realism kind of situation. And they're really good. I mean, I really enjoyed the Cerulean Sea. So I picked this one up. The Bones Beneath My Skin. Who knows? There's nothing more human than a broken heart. Little tagline on the front. Excuse me. Now, this is the one that was my book of the month pick, and it's a romance. It's called First Time Caller, on air. Welcome to Heartstrings, Baltimore Romance Heartline. So it's a call-in radio show, and the two have to work together. Aiden has a secret. He's fallen out of love with love, but he's on the hotline, the romance hotline, trying to help people with their romance problems. An interview goes viral. They're in the limelight. Lucy thought she was doing just fine. She's got a good job. Hang on. She begins to question if she's happy. Maybe a little more romance wouldn't be such a bad thing. Everyone wants Lucy to find her happy ending, even the man calling the shots. But sparks start to fly behind the scenes, okay? It's all because of this radio call-in book show. Look, it even has I didn't realize that, but it also has the month. So this is February 2025, and this is February 2025. I didn't know they had the month on them. I do now. So my book of the month choices. Book of the month. Sorry. You know, I've been filming a lot today, and I'm that way. So yeah, for a person who said they weren't going to do a book haul, okay, yeah, sure. Mindy, look, I wasn't going to do a book haul. No book haul for me, right? No book haul for me. No, there they are, though. I think that's a book haul. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books. That's a little haul. Yeah, that's a bit of a haul. Okay, all right, that's it. I guess I just made a book video. I wasn't planning to, but I guess I just made one. Let me show you something else real quick. Hang on, don't leave. I've told you about the book blanket. I'm making the book blanket, right? The book blanket, first square, boom. I've had this one done for a while. This was the first book of 2025 that I read. Don't ask me the name of it now. I'm going to start posting them. This one I remember. This one is the Reindeer Ranch. I thought that it was a very boring cover because there wasn't a lot of color to it, but there was like some burgundy writing and some navy writing and then the deer. So that one actually turned out very pretty. I really like that one. I like that one a lot. And this was one I read on Kindle. You know, the lady over there, the machine, read it to me. And it's missing the green. I can only do 3 colors with these unless I was to change all of the outer ring. I don't know. Then I could do 4 colors if I did the outer one in a 4th color. I'm kind of into it now, though, with the white edging, and I thought I would just edge them all in white, but I mean, I'm going to make little pictures of them with the books, and I don't have the books for these two, so I'm going to have to just use pictures and put them together somehow. But okay, now I'm done. I'm done, I think. All right, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy your books, and I read 4 books. I have to go shopping again. I have a voucher at Michael's, and I think I'm going to combine their Impeccable yarn with this Hobby Lobby yarn for my book squares because I think they're very similar. They're both 4-weight. It's not going to matter. And I think I can get different colors at Michael's. I got to go. If the roads weren't icy right now, I'd go right now. But I think there's too much ice out there. I don't want to go right now. Anyhow, okay, I'll stop talking now, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.